do a quick visual condition report. Now, the entire front end of this is wrapped in PPF, paint protection film. The full fender, full hood, full front bumper, as well as the side mirror on this section. Now let's look for any scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, or anything like that. Here on this wheel, I don't see any curb rash. Now, of course, you're gonna have little chips here and there, little imperfections from rocks. And then looking at that caliper, that front face looks amazing. I do see a little chip right here. So like I said, full front clip PPF. It's gonna be really hard to tell if there's any imperfections underneath the film and or if it's just on the top, but I do see a impact right there. See a little scuff here. The rest of that looks good. I see a couple bubbles in the film, but those are not rock chips. See a couple tiny rock chips here. One right there that's been touched up. And two small ones right there. Here on the side mirror, you're gonna have some rock impacts. And then on the top where there is no PPF, I do see a couple chips. And the film edge is a little dirty. Looks like some of the residue got some dirt on it. Checking out the door. I see a gash right there, and that does catch my nail. Got a tiny chip right there on the edge. See a rock chip on the inside here. The rest of this quarter panel looks really good. That wheel looks perfect. I don't see any curb rash on it. Then looking at the front end here on the lower side, like I said, full front clip PPF. I see some rash on this plastic, a couple bubbles. See a few rock chips there. It looks like they did go through that film. Got a little chip here. Got a chip right there. Looks like a larger one here. It went through the film. Got a touch-up spot there that went through that film. It looks like there's just a couple more here and there. Looking at the headlights, they have film on them as well. You're going to see little imperfections on the film itself. I see a chip there. A couple little ones here and there. Now looking at this headlight, it's going to be really hard to tell in camera, I bet, but there's some very minor delaminating or little imperfections, kind of cloudy on that section, but otherwise still has a nice clear finish. Then looking at the front left fender, looks good. You can see some sort of imperfections here on the finish. Almost like the clear coat or whatever coating is on there, kind of delaminated. Got a stain right here. A small gash. Otherwise, that wheel looks really nice. You have some rock chips. A couple small ones on the top side. Got a chip right there. The rest of that pillar looks nice. That door's looking good. Here in the door edge, I do see a little graze mark. Of course, you're going to have a couple chips in this area. That quarter panel looks good. That wheel looks nice. I do see a chip right there. And then you can see where the top lays down on the paint. It's kind of scuffed it. And there is some wear right there. Then looking at this back bumper, all of that looks nice. I'm not seeing any flaws that really stand out. Looks really good. Then looking at this engine bay, looks awesome. It's very clean. I do see a little imperfection here on the top side. Muffler looks amazing. This upper side looks good. Looking at the interior, it is a non-smoker. We have some chips along this door edge. We do have a scratch right there. A couple scuffs. Got the JL audio here. The edge of that leather looks amazing. Kick plate looks good. You got a little bit of wear on the door jamb here. Now looking at these seats, that bolster looks good. Very minor wear here on that edge. I do see a surface scuff of some sort right there. Then looking at the steering wheel, overall that looks really nice. All these buttons are clean. Center console looks amazing. I'm not seeing any imperfections there that really stand out. And then looking through the windshield here at the dash, it's going to be hard to see, but I'm not seeing any separation. And then looking at the back here, these taillights look amazing. All of this metal is nice and clean. I see some small scuffs right here, very minor. That glass is nice and clear. We'll open that up in just a second and check it out.